Hey everybody, I just did this video, came out great, and then my husband's like in the background singing profanity, so I had to redo it again. So hopefully it's just as good. Okay, okay, so I'm on a mission. I want to get bariatric surgery. Still don't really know which one yet. Still kind of bouncing around between the sleeve and the other guy. Why can I never remember it? Well, you know what it is. Okay, so I had to gain weight to qualify. Made it. It was horrible. My legs were swelling. I felt like crap. But now I have lost 12 and a half pounds. And if I lose another half a pound, I will meet my goal. And they'll like sign me up for, meeting the surgeon and getting dates happening. And it's kind of scary. Like, oh my God, it's really happening. What am I doing? What the hell am I doing? But so, normally, when I was the last few, since like beginning of September, it's now late October, and I like write down everything I eat in a journal, and it kind of keeps me in check, just to see like, okay, I ate my breakfast, lunch, dinner, and I kind of would estimate the calories, and I'd be between like 900 and 1200, and I go to the gym 3 times a week, and I write all that in there, and whatever exercise I do, I write in my little journal, and it like kind of, keeps me on track. But my journal I don't really do like calories and protein and all that stuff. I don't really, or even fluid intake. I'm just writing it down, because if it gets more complicated, I'm not going to do it. So there you have it. But now I'm doing like a new journal. The other journal was like in a crappy notebook, and now I have these little printed out sheets that I did. And they have kind of like, I know it's backwards, but the time of the day, the food or drink, the amount, I don't even know what that, protein, fluid, and exercise. So, I started this yesterday, and because the day before that I went to like a nutritionist meeting, and they want, for insurance purposes, they want you to write down everything you're eating, and they want to know the amount, the protein, the fluid. The protein and the fluid are the most important things that they want to know, because there are some important numbers I have to hit, and other people, you included, will probably have to do this too. So for women, we need 60 to 80 grams of protein a day. So I'm like a carb person. I love carbs, so I have to really incorporate. I had some pasta today for lunch, and my husband was like, "Oh, you can't eat that. You have to have like some kind of meat in there." And I'm like, "Oh yeah." Now that I'm starting this new routine, I have to like think of ways of sticking protein in my food. So I need 60 to 80, and when I counted up everything I did yesterday, I ended up at 85. So I made it. But for men, it's 70 to 90, so they have to have a little more. And fluid intake, you need 60 ounces a day. I only got to like 48 yesterday, and I hate drinking water. I'll just drink like one little bottle of water a day, maybe. That's like, I don't know how I'm still alive with the amount of water that I drink. I don't know. But yeah, those are the two things that I'm really focusing on right now. And then I guess the third one would be just getting my vitamins in. But I already started getting into the vitamin routine like 2 months ago. So, in the morning, I wake up, I take my multivitamin, which is right now a gummy vitamin, which they said not to do because it doesn't have everything that you need. But I'm just going to finish them off and then find another kind of multivitamin to take, something maybe chewable, because me in pills in the morning, I always end up kind of getting a little pale. I'm pale now, but imagine me even paler and maybe like a little green. So I have to find something that is right for me, but I haven't found that yet. And then for so I take the multivitamin in the morning, and then I'll also take an omeprazole just because I always have heartburn problems. Then for lunch, I take calcium, 500 milligrams of calcium. I think they say 600, but the bottle only has 2 pills is 500, so I just do 500. But it has to be calcium citrate. That's the best calcium that will be absorbed the best. So it has to say citrate on the bottle. Remember that. And then and sometimes around that time also I'll take another omeprazole. So I'll have something. I'll take it before dinner. And then at night before I go to bed I take another 500 of calcium. So they want the multivitamin in the morning so you can absorb that best, and then the calcium twice. Take two pills at lunch and then 2 pills like later in the day. So I'm okay with the vitamin part. It's just really just getting that, that protein and that water in. So things I'm gonna need to really start doing is less carbs. Well, okay, I'll still have my carbs, but add in, protein. So the best, things to add in is your meats, your fish, your poultry. Eggs are really good. Beans, lentils, split peas, those are really good. Your milk, yogurt, cheese. My husband is like a yogurt fiend. He really likes the Dannon. Is it Dannon? Dannon makes like a Greek yogurt that's like called Fit something. And it has a lot of protein in it, and I think you're supposed to have, after surgery you can't have anything that's more than 12 grams of sugar, and this fits the bill. Don't quote me on this, but I know that he really likes this yogurt. And then of course your fruits and your breads and things like that, they're not really gonna give you that much protein, so stick with the other guys. Yeah, so right now I'm just, I'm filling out my little sheets, and I made them to my specifications, and I need to do them because also the insurance company wants to see them too, and it's good to, see how much protein I'm eating, and yeah, I'm still kind of, I don't know, like I've been going to, I went to a nutritionist meeting, and then I went to something before that too, and it was a plastic surgery meeting. They have like little meetups, and they had like a plastic surgery thing. I'm not going to do that, but I'm just required to go to four meetings, and that was one that I just wanted to see, just because my husband's he was really big, and now that he's losing weight, he has a lot of like saggy skin in his stomach, and so he just wanted to go. It's free. Let's check it out. And we were pretty grossed out with what they do. It's like that they're gonna like gut you like a fish, but when you see these pictures, and even like the after pictures, they don't even really look that much better than before. I mean, celebrities, when they get all this plastic surgery, they're already kind of skinny and good looking already, and they just get a couple little, tucks and they just, I don't know. So that's where I am at right now. So things you need to do is start getting in more protein. And things that we've been doing is my husband really likes the yogurt. Gotta always have the yogurt, but I'm not a yogurt person. I don't know. He likes the fruit on the bottom yogurt, and I don't know, not my thing. I tried one of his yogurts, and they almost tasted too sweet to me, but I think they have that fake sweetener in there. But yeah, if you like yogurts, those are going to have really great protein, but you have to really check the back of them. The Greek yogurts are going to have more protein. And then also, what we also do is chili. We do like a big pot of chili, and we get like little tiny plastic containers and divide out, the food. So chilies, we do like a black bean soup. I did. And then my husband really likes Indian food, so we got like a jar of like chicken tikka masala sauce that comes in like the ethnic food aisle. It's just a jar of red sauce. And then I took chicken and I boiled it and pulled it in little pieces. And then we put them in the little containers and we poured sauce. And so he'll defrost some of these things and he'll eat them. And it's like a nice little thing. I don't have to cook him anything. But sometimes, you gotta have these things done ahead of time because, when you have such a strange diet, it's great to do things ahead of time and be all set. And what else does he eat? I probably already mentioned the turkey jerky probably a couple times. I already did another video, so I feel like, did I say that already or did I not? Oh yeah, and then he's also, lately he's been doing, Cabot makes like a 75% fat-free cheese. It's like a sharp cheddar. And he's been eating that with low-fat Triscuits. And then also maybe like different kinds of deli meats that are, lean and that have a lot of protein. Just trying to think of the things he eats, but he's pretty boring. He eats kind of like the same things over and over again. Whereas me, I feel like I'll have a tough time after surgery because I'm really picky. I like to have like no repeats. I don't like I can't like make like a big thing of chili and have like 20 little cups of chili and just keep eating them over and over again. I'll be like, Oh, you know what I made? It was really good. I took some shrimp. They were raw shrimp. And in a pan, I put in some Smart Balance butter, like 2 tablespoons. And then I took like tons and tons of chopped garlic. And I sauteed that really like slowly. And then I put in some extra garlic powder and some parsley flakes. Threw the shrimp in. They were raw. Cooked them until they were, pink. Oh my god, it was so good. Probably could have used a little less butter, but Al could eat it. It's just shrimp have a lot of protein. They're really good for you, and garlic, that's fine. And he was kind of afraid at first, like, oh, these have kind of a lot of butter. I'm afraid that my stomach will get upset. And he was fine. But yeah, hit those shrimps, man. They're like, you feel like you're eating something fancy, and yet, it has plenty of protein. It tastes good. What else? I'm trying to think what he eats. He just does like he'll do a shake in the morning and he'll do a shake at night. And the shakes that he really likes are from the Vitamin Shop. The Vitamin Shop brand shakes. There's a strawberry banana flavor that is really, really good. And we originally started with Body Fortress, and they're at first you're like, okay, they're good. Then after a while, the flavors are just so overwhelming and strong. Like, we got their cookies and cream, and Al, like, my husband just, like, almost started throwing up. It's just too strong. And even, like, the chocolate is just chocolate, And then a friend of ours who also got surgery, he let us have, like, a little bit of the strawberry banana, and it's just, like, a very delicate, flavor. It's not overwhelming. It's just like banana and strawberry. It's really nice. And we got some vanilla. We like the vanilla. Their chocolate's good. We haven't tried anything else. But it's just they're much more lighter because after a while, these shakes are just so strong. It's like you wake up in the morning, you just want something calming, and these shakes are just so strong. So I recommend the Vitamin Shop brand. And if you end up really liking the flavor, go ahead and get that. They have like a huge container. Go ahead and get that. It'll probably save you some money. But yeah, that's what we do around here. I have some of his shakes sometimes. But I'm trying to just enjoy food, because I may not be able to eat certain things forever, so I'm just trying to get in the things I like before it's over. But yeah, so that's one of the new things I learned is really start counting that protein, and there you have it. We'll see. Bye, guys.